Yeah, like
I'll
if
write
you
that
want
down.
that. I don't know if anyone was taking any notes on the mines, either like the directions of things, but remember, you guys can ask me if you want to like know if you turned a certain way or not. We can just do history checks.
Don't you have a?
I drew a map.
Oh, amazing.
You wanna grab it?
Yes, please.
Oh, I'm okay.
Yes.
Start talking. You're good.
Also, I forgot. I did a really big DM boo-boo last week or 3 weeks ago. I don't even know how long ago we played. I forgot about Khalees, who was supposedly with you guys the entire time.
When we got off, I was like, oh yeah.
Same. Literally, as soon as we signed off, I was like, I forgot about that bitch. She's still with us, and she's
We're
still
roasting
there.
her for not helping in the fights at all.
Yeah, exactly. She's been completely useless this entire time, but I'm now going to remember her, and if you guys can help me remember her too if I forget.
Is the big woman still here?
That's the redheaded woman, yeah, Khalees.
Yeah,
That was all the same person.
That was a joke. From the
Yeah. So I've now put her token loud and proudly on.
It is very funny to me that everybody has like backgrounds, and Kayla's is a roller coaster.
It's a mine shaft.
That's a roller coaster.
That's Splash Mountain.
I've seen Splash Mountain.
Splash
That's
Mountain.
Splash Mountain.
There's no animatronic
That's
creatures. I don't
the
know if
racist
that's right.
roller coaster.
Wildly racist.
Hate you.
Jackson says the gateway background.
So much.
Gateway? That's what it's called.
Yeah.
We made a reference to that some other time earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. Makari, are you good? Kayla?
We're good.
Okay.
She's simply not good.
Okay. I always don't want to get started and her miss everything when I start explaining.
Well, she can hear.
I can multitask. We're good.
She's working so hard on that
Shut
background.
the fuck up.
Okay. All right.
Goddamn best.
No, I love it. Okay, so we left off, I'm pretty sure, on slide 3 where we were attacked by some undead ghoul creatures that had bluish skin and were kind of gnawing on bones, but they didn't first notice you guys when you walked in, but unfortunately Patrick got struck with some sort of madness and he decided to attack Triton, which made a sound, which then made the creatures attack you guys. But you guys were successful with slaying them. And we haven't really looked around this room at all yet. You guys just kind of walked in from the west side of the room, like the southwest corner. So now you guys are able to kind of walk around and see this room a little bit better. This picture isn't also very accurate. There aren't windows on the walls, but there's a lot of rubble and broken things kind of strewn about this large corridor-sized room. There also is a passageway on the east side that doesn't have that gate that you're seeing in this picture, but it's rather like a rock formation type passageway. You can't really see too well from that far away from the other side of the room. That's kind of what you can see for now. And then on the southeast side of the room, there's also a passageway. So 2 passageways, more towards the other side of the room.
So one's on the far east side in the center, and then one's in the southeast corner.
Yeah, exactly. And you can't really see them too well. As you guys remember too, your dark vision doesn't really work. I was imagining you guys kind of dropping your torches on the ground as you guys fought those undead, so you guys can pick them back up and walk around the room if you want. Also, I wanted to highlight as well, you can always turn around and go back the way you came. Always. You don't have to feel like we need to move forward. But I'm also not saying that because you need to. I'm just saying that as like a clause for future reference.
You can always go back whence we came.
There's things in the water.
So yeah, we crossed, or we dropped into the cavern on the rope, and then we walked down a hallway, and we did a stair. Was it a stair puzzle? Is that what that is?
So water was here, and then we walked down here. We could have either gone this way or we go this way.
Okay, so we have one unexplored passage.
And then we went upstairs, or we could have gone in this little door.
Oh, 2 unexplored areas.
Yep. And there's also now you have 2 more passageways that you could also go through. You also have kind of this room to look around if you wish as well. Yeah. So what do you guys want to do?
Am I still crazy?
If we go back down the
No,
stairs,
you're good. Wait, Pat. You're good, Pat. Thank you for asking. The fight
I'm
kind
still
of shook it out of you. I remember you rolled and you got out of it.
I have a question.
Yes. What's up?
If we go back down the stairs, are we gonna get messed with the spell thing again?
I don't know if she can just answer
I
that.
don't
Yeah,
know.
it's a good question. No, a good question, Makaria. But Dennis is
Okay.
right. I can't answer that question until. It
Oh
happens.
yes.
No, not necessarily.
We can test with Pat. We'll just
Yeah.
I refuse.
So you guys are kind of standing on the west side of this room, kind of with 4 different undead bluish body corpses just slaughtered about at your feet.
Do they have any articles of clothing on them?
pickpocket.
Do you
They
want
have
to do an
scalps.
investigation check on their body?
I do.
Go ahead. You can.
Scalping.
If you want to roll your physical dice, you can roll a d20 and then look at what you need to add for your investigation on D&D
I
Beyond.
want purple.
13.
Okay, so it seems like the clothing that these undead did have on are just little strips of like rags at this point, just barely covering what would have been
I
private
can see its
parts.
dick.
But they don't even really have dicks. That's the thing, is that it
Are they
doesn't.
eunuchs?
Yeah, it almost seems like there was something
Looking
there at
at
one
that.
point, but it's no longer. Almost as if it was castrated. But you're not finding anything on its immediate body, no.
Okay, you said there's like rocks and stuff that's just like randomly.
There's a lot of debris throughout the room that you guys can see from this side, but you'd have to get closer with some torches to
Can
really
I do a
take a look.
perception check of the room before I start like walking around?
Can't see anything.
Sure. Well, I imagine you guys are picking up your torches again. I
Yeah.
think the 2 of you had 2 lit torches.
Yes.
Does anyone want to tell me who's holding them?
I had one.
I think I had one.
Makaria, go ahead and make a perception check,
I roll my d20.
Mhm.
which is this
and then
one.
add whatever your perception modifier is.
Jesus
I
Christ.
have a bag and then you can look outside of the bag. Okay, cool.
Did she drop it?
+2, 10.
Got a 10.
Every time we play games that involve dice rolling, Kayla throws the dice off the table without fail. She just had an entire bag to roll the die in and just missed it.
Makaria, with that 10, you are feeling that kind of gripping of dread on you. It does seem like some sort of arcana, aka magic,
Anxiety.
in this room of some kind.
All of it.
But you aren't really getting too much of another vibe. Maybe you
The
can
room
tell
has
this.
seasonal depression.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
am the room. Wow.
Yeah, wow, it's great.
Wow.
This room has
Room is
not
big.
seen sunlight ever, and you can really feel that in its stones.
It's
Yeah, we're
aura.
in the earth.
It has had exactly 1 glass of dusty water and some crackers.
What's everyone else want to do?
I would like to, what is this, the south wall? I would like to walk along the south wall as far as
Okay.
I can until I hit a rubble patch with my
That's north.
torchy boy.
Well, I'm
With
gonna
Oh, okay. You're going north.
one hand on the wall just to feel, to see if there's anything on it, and then one hand on the torch, obviously.
So Jordan, that south wall also has a passageway.
Is it like I thought I was
A
imagining
little
it.
over halfway. Like you
Okay.
see kind of where that pillar is on the
Yeah.
south side. It's just past it.
Okay.
I follow Jordan, by the way. I'm right
Okay.
behind.
You guys both
sure
make
you are, Ty.
investigation checks right now, so you guys can roll for investigation.
How'd you get a D6?
Shit.
Is that a
Pretty good.
D20?
Okay. I thought you tossed that. I was like,
Mm-mm.
10.
And Pat?
A 1.
Oof.
Pat, you actually like can't see much at all. Maybe Triton's like holding the
Torch above
too
his
far.
head.
You actually end up tripping on a piece of wood, and you kind of like make a grunt noise. Doesn't seem to startle anything. Nothing seems to move, but you do actually end up falling with that one.
Would
But
like to
Triton,
turn around and laugh a little
Yeah,
bit.
exactly.
Just
I'm giving
This idiot.
myself 1 hit point of damage.
no. You just
deserve
trip.
it.
Triton, with that 10, you can discern that things on the ground look like dining hall items. Like this could have been a grand hall for hosting parties, or like maybe where someone maybe had feasted every day. But things are just strewn
Diddy's
about
here?
and just shattered.
Okay.
Do you want to go up to the passageway, or do you want to kind of stay a little bit away from it?
Let's see what's going on with that passageway. Or it's a
Okay.
passageway, not a door, right?
Yeah, so it's kind of like just an opening in there. But with that 10, Jordan, you approach it, you can actually see that there was a door that's kind of sitting on the ground. You can see that it has marks where it was possibly beat down. The wood like kind of has splinters in the middle of it, and you do see hinges that would have been on this passageway. But it is no longer. And Jordan, as you're standing there, or Triton, you are feeling a nice breeze coming from this passageway.
They got AC down here. No,
Yeah.
I'd let the group know. It's nice and
There's a
cool
draft.
over here.
There's quite a draft coming in. Yes, exactly.
The other path.
Fucking
is
poor
this
ass
one a door?
construction.
Yeah. Insulate your house.
No way, this is up the code.
Jackson, what do you want to do?
I use music.
I'm going to grab a torch and walk around this
Yeah.
top wall.
Okay.
Sorry, just switching and just like kick around some rocks and like just look at the ground.
Okay, go ahead. And, are you trying to investigate, or are you just trying to just see what's going on?
I'll investigate.
Okay, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Let's go to.
And Triton and Crag, will you put your markers kind of where you are on the map?
What's Khalees doing?
It's a good question. I'm gonna let her.
She
I'm gonna
fell
let her
asleep.
decide after you and Kevin decide.
You simply laying on the
19 plus
ground.
1, 20.
Ooh. Okay. So Jackson, you're I'm sorry, Fritz, you're kicking around and you are quite low to the ground already. So maybe this is just a little bit easier for you to see. You come across some really nice cutlery that's just really solid forks and knives and spoons. Has a good weight to it and doesn't have any rust, which just surprises you because it's very obvious that these things have been sitting here for possibly centuries. You're not sure, but non-rusted utensils is what you find.
Nice.
Nice weight, and I'm gonna stash. I'm gonna stash one of those in my bag. That might be worth something.
Nice. You got a fork and a spoon.
That's why they're starving.
Dennis and
Nice,
Macario, what do you
fork.
guys want to do?
So Jackson just walked up the north
he
side,
walked
right?
up the north
You
side.
want to just
And
go
I
check
walked
out the
on the south
passageway?
side.
We're gonna go check out the passageway on the other side.
Something's.
Okay.
By the way, guys, something's odd here. None of these very heavy, possibly nice cutlery is rusted. I don't know anything about metal, but I assume we're not smart enough to know that things that aren't iron or steel won't rust.
That's probably nice. So just pocket them all if you can, Josh.
Yeah, like
Sick.
you think maybe Fritz that they could be worth a good amount of coin.
Take all of them.
Here you go. You have a whole set.
You have a backpack, yes?
Put them in your pants, Fritz.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's heavy.
What is
Dennis
it?
and Macario, can you guys
You
make
can put them in my
perception
backpack,
checks?
Tiny.
Reception, yeah.
Perception.
As you guys walk across the room towards the east side.
20.
19 for me, and
Oh God.
not as much for
Okay.
Kayla. Not nearly as much.
Did you guys add perception as well?
Yeah, she got a 5. I got a 19.
Okay. So Macario, maybe you're distracted by some of the rubble on the ground and you're instead looking at that. But Dennis, you're keen with your half-elven ears listening in. You actually can hear almost some sort of shuffling of some kind in beyond the passageway. And with that 19, you can almost even discern a small amount of possibly crying. It sounds almost like it's really, really faint, but that 19, you can hear someone kind of shallow breath, maybe tearing up. And it's coming from that east passageway.
I'm gonna whisper forcefully to everybody else that there's someone crying down there. That's all I got.
Someone bitch me.
Yes.
We got a draft and we got a weaver. So
Someone is
Khaleesi-
not built different down there.
They're built the same.
Yeah, someone is
they're
built the
feeling
same
the
over there.
heaviness of that room a little bit.
Khalees hears you and she starts coming over and she says, there's something crying over there? What? No, should we go in? Or should we? Do you guys think it's a trap?
I'll meet you down there.
I mean, go first, girl.
We're gonna kill it. It doesn't really matter.
we could walk arm in arm Red Rover style if y'all would
I'm
like.
not crying. I just
Crack.
We have a human sacrifice.
Khalees kind of looks around at you guys and says, do we want to go check it out?
Yeah. I ain't got shit to do.
I'm sure she's already that
But we're here
whatever
for-
it is already aware we're here. We have like some
Yeah.
fires, like we have some torches going. We're not being very quiet, so let's
We haven't been doing anything.
mosey
for
on
2 days,
over.
let's go.
So do you guys want to make stealth checks as you walk, or do you want to just waltz in?
Probably.
I'm
gonna take my
stealth check.
Yes.
All right, so everyone go ahead and make a stealth check as you guys pass through this passageway.
Plus your modifier. I had a 19. Makaria
16.
had. Makaria also had a
Natural
19.
20. I'm the stealthiest man alive.
All right, so everyone's gotten over a 15 so far. What did everyone else get?
13.
Okay.
Push Craig down.
Pat stumbles, falls right on his face.
No, you guys actually all are stealthy enough to walk through this passageway that looked to be also maybe to have hinges at one point. As you guys creep through, you guys are being sneaky enough, or you're not making much noise at all. You see that slopes up quite a bit as you're walking up this passage. You come to a landing, and as you look down on this landing, you can see that you're in a room that has some shimmering minerals on the ceiling. So you can actually kind of see what's going on in this room.
It's Elon Musk's parents' house.
Not perfectly. But
Emeralds?
you can see what's going on. On slide 4, I've put it. You guys are kind of all. I'm gonna put Triton. Oh, I'm sent it to the back before I fuck it up.
There you go. She's learning. She's learning.
Good. Okay. You guys are walking up here. You guys are kind of on this landing where you're looking down. And what you guys can see is a figure in the middle of the room.
It's a boss fight. I play Pokemon.
In the middle of the room, there's a figure kind of hunched over in a ball, and it has long brown hair, and it looks to be a young humanoid of some kind with clothing that looks really, really dirty. And it's just in a ball, and it's just crying, and you can't see its face. Its back is turned towards you, but you realize once you are like, oh, that's the source of the crying, you can also begin to hear this really low growl, and your eyes catch that in the doorway on the northeast side, you can see several groups of eyes that are kind of staring at this figure hunched over. You haven't alerted anything in the room, so they're not noticing you. As you continue to watch this play out, you eventually start to see these shapes that the source of the growling was coming from. You see these things start walking out. It's on slide 5. It's maybe a dog, maybe a hyena, but it is very obviously like, how is it alive? You have no fucking idea.
I have something for this. I have something for this.
And you're not only seeing just one of them, you're seeing 4, and they're creeping up to the figure that's crying, almost as if it's stalking it. And she again, she doesn't know you guys are up there, but you begin to hear a female voice, and she's saying, Tella, where did you go? Tella. And you recognize the voice. Go ahead and everyone make a history check to see if you can remember whose voice it is.
You want? Oh,
God
damn it! It's a 16.
Baby. 17.
15. What was it? What check were they
History.
doing? History. I think.
Kayla had a 16.
Okay. Anyone who got over.
I got a 0. I barely know that we're somewhere.
How do you even get a 0?
I got a
Modifier.
1 minus 1. I have a 0.
Buddy.
I don't even know history exists.
Yeah, you don't know where you are.
So everyone else begins to realize
Just vibes.
that voice is the same exact voice that you heard in the prison cells back at the Red Brands caves, when there was a young girl and a woman. It is the voice of the young child that you found in the jail cells.
And the child's like a mutant thing?
You're not sure she's crying, and you can't see her face.
Okay, so the thing probably
And
ate her.
wasn't tell her the name of Khaleesi's
You guys are also
dumbass
you guys are
slave?
above.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they were gonna be sold to slavery.
Okay, so now
That is the voice that you guys are hearing. But Triton, you don't realize that. Everyone else, I think, did. But she's in
Anybody
a
want to
hall.
impart some knowledge on Dummy over here?
Also, you guys are all where Triton is, and no one, the hyenas, maybe dogs.
I'll handle it. You just keep talking.
They haven't noticed you guys yet, and you can see that they are stalking her, beginning to approach for the attack. So, what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna
pull my bow out.
Yeah.
I have a thing for this.
Acid time?
No.
Oh.
I actually have like a paladin spell for this. I have one question. How far, could I make it to crying ass in the middle of the room from where we are in one action?
You can't in one action. She's easily 2 movements away, so she's easily 60 feet.
Okay.
If not 90, walking down those stairs. If you were gonna jump down, you could maybe do it in like one full thing, but you couldn't. Your
Do
action
anything
would be
else.
double movement.
Yeah.
You guys are standing up on this cliff type thing, which is
Yeah.
also about 25 feet up in the air.
I'm not gonna risk that because I have a spell that protects someone from good and evil, specifically fiends, aberrations, things like that. And Hannah has already texted me 2 weeks ago. Remember to have that ready. So I'm guessing these are fiends, aberrations, fays, elemental, celestials, and the undead.
They are.
They are undead.
I'll
Yes.
go with undead.
Very obvious from what they look like. They look like they should be dead in a grave. Like,
I was just reading the
oh yeah. for sure.
description. I know they're undead.
Gotcha.
Just only when you get hit.
But
I pull out my crossbow.
yeah, go ahead. Handle that.
It sounds like you guys want to make a surprise attack. Is that what I'm hearing?
So, generally, yes. The only Kayla's thinking about doing the thaumaturgy, which is
trying to figure out
basically making a lot of noises and shit.
either
Yeah,
noise
it does,
or I can
100% is what it does.
whisper, or I can like
Which,
talk. Yeah.
so I wanted to ask the group because I see credence to that because maybe they'll get scared. But also, if we do that and then these things are undead, just don't give a fuck. We lose our sneak attack advantage.
Yeah.
But if is it possible for us to coordinate and have multiple attacks with the sneak attack advantage, or is it going to be the first? Is it going to be turn based and the first to draw fire?
Good question. We're gonna do initiative like old ways a couple times back, but if we have a surprise round, everyone gets a surprise. Everyone gets to go before any of the undead go, and you guys can orchestrate it to happen all at the same time if you want, because we're not an initiative. So you guys all want to pull your arrows at the same time, we can do that.
So I could do like
I got a javelin.
the ominous whisper.
I can help
So
out.
does that mean like it would just be I could direct it towards a person and I could like whisper like, hey, like watch out, we're about to do something, back up?
No, that's an that would be
Or
like
it's just like I like with Voldemort.
it wouldn't be like so that spell is called message if you were going to whisper to
Okay.
someone far away, and that thaumaturgy is more just kind of hearing like a voice talking to you but not being able to discern it. Like maybe like if you were to do like a whispers in the corner of a room, someone would think that someone's there and then they would turn and think, but they can't necessarily discern anything from it.
Right. So that's
But
like
you,
another
I
option.
love the
could do
idea you're
that.
going for. So what does everyone want to do?
Like I could make a noise in the opposite corner from the things that we're gonna be shooting at.
They are creeping a little bit closer as you guys are having this
Yeah,
conversation.
it says it originates from a point of your choice.
Yeah, so I can pick like the opposite corner or behind them.
Well, you wouldn't want to scare them away from behind them, right? If there's a loud noise, wouldn't they go away from the noise, not towards it? So wouldn't you want the noise to propel them away from? Well, these are.
I know.
If I want to shoot my crossbow.
Yeah.
We can also
Yeah.
just rain arrows, and I'll miss, but someone else will probably hit.
Trying to do
We got
something
javelins,
that
we got
you-
arrows, we got everything.
I also have acid
Let's see
arrows.
if Dennis can hit something when they're not
Listen, I got
expecting
real
it.
dice now. I'm feeling confident.
Can I just
Acid
rain
arrows.
acid down on them?
All right, so are we just gonna
Lunch,
coordinate a
just
Mr. Von
an archery party?
We all just like aim and hope it picks.
Just vibes. Yes.
yeah.
Okay, you guys tell me what you're gonna do.
We're gonna do that.
We're all just shooting at once.
Big attack.
Arrows
Yeeting
and javelins.
the javelin.
Okay. So,
And this, I can have a sneak attack here, right?
you are not seen, so yes, so you can get your sneak attack bonus. So everyone roll to hit. Tell me what creature you are aiming for.
Do it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Like 1 being at the top, 2 being second from the top, so on and so forth.
Probably do it one at a time, Hannah. I think for the just like one person at a time to roll and tell the aim, so you can know.
Yeah, for sure. So, Crag, why don't you go first?
It's D20, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or hit, yeah.
It's the
Well,
to
you
hit
can-
and then
Whatever you're trying to hit with, Crag, you can click the hit button.
it's to hit and then
I have
Do
all
you
these
Once
die.
once you
But
determine
I
the
can
hit,
use
you
them.
I'm having way too much fun with roll.
And then you
Yes,
add
I had 6. Ouch.
11.
Okay, and 11, which one were you aiming for?
I was going for the closest one.
Okay, unfortunately that arrow just swoosh is by, but everyone else shoots at the same time. So what's everyone else doing at the same exact moment?
throwing my javelin.
17 plus 6.
23.
And yeah, so I'm aiming at the one that's closest to us that Pat missed at.
Okay, so
That's it.
you got a 22.
23. Yeah.
3.
Okay, so that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
D6, right?
I don't
Well,
know.
it'll tell you on your sheet.
It's on the D&D on.
D8. It's like a triangle looking thing. That's the one. You just had your hand on it. Yeah.
4.
4 plus 2,
Plus
so
2.
6.
And you were using your bow.
My longbow, yes.
All right, so yeah, actually I have a noise for it. Go ahead. It stabs it through its neck in a kind of black bile. It shoots out immediately. Dennis, what do you aim for?
I'm aiming for the furthest
Round.
one, and I rolled a 17 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and tell me what you roll.
Oh boy, the D8 was 5 total, but then I get 2d6 for sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
So, wow, 10 total. 5 plus 5.
You see it kind of shoot through its neck, and it pours out this blood. Just you can hear it just drip. It's not looking good. Fritz, what are you doing?
I try to throw a javelin at the far one. I rolled
Okay,
a 1.
Okay, tell me. You rolled a
Hits
one?
himself with the javelin.
In the
It's
toe.
right in the knees.
The javelin goes, but you end up it let it go and you pull back and it falls behind you.
Just
So you can pick it back up if you want. And then Triton, what do you do?
I am gonna
fucking looking like
arc
James
back
Winston.
with my. Listen, I'm gonna chuck this bitch. I'm throwing it at the third one, so not the farthest one, but the second to farthest one.
Oh, okay. Number.
And I rolled a
number two?
20. Yes, number 3.
Okay, number 3.
I rolled a 25 to hit,
Oh, that hits.
and then we got piercing damage. 6 plus 5, 11.
All right, so we see our Dragonborn arch back, actually holds it in his hand and throws it. And
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Cool
I like
noise. And it takes 11 points of damage, you told me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, it is not looking good. Same thing with that one. Maybe it lands on the nape of its neck, and you just see a spread.
I want to
of
hit it in
blood.
the chesty part.
Khalees gets an attack as well, right?
Yeah, Khalees is now going to too. So Khalees
She
also
can
has
throw her
javelin.
sword. Oh, okay.
She has javelins as well. She has javelins and then a big warhammer. If I'm not mistaken. I gotta look at her sheet. She's gonna go ahead and try to roll or throw her javelin. She's going to aim for number 2. She hits. What do I roll for javelin? It's a 1d8.
It's D6.
D6. Got it. Oh. She
Patrick,
didn't-
you need help.
She didn't do too much damage, but the second one also. So each undead hyena did take damage. As you guys kind of synchronized this all at the same time. So you guys all threw, shot all at once. And these hyenas were not seeing this surprise attack that occurred. But now they get their attention is directly on you guys as they turn their necks and see that you guys are 25 feet up. And now it's time for us to roll initiative. So I would like to go back to us all rolling for initiative singularly.
Okay.
So we know, like, we can know when we're going. Just because I changed my mind about it. So you guys can either click the initiative button or you can roll a d20 and add your dexterity modifier.
X.
I'm sick. Ma'am.
I'm sorry. I did not. That didn't.
So just focused on them.
Okay, tell me.
Chaos.
Um,
Patrick's gonna get us DMCA.
Are we still talking about that? That just happened? I'm sorry. Okay, my thing is literally pointing down. I'm sorry, that's why.
Jordan said, "Cheers to that, you nasty ass."
Listen, if you saw the text messages she sends me on a daily basis.
Okay, tell me what. Did anyone get 21 through 25? 20 through 25?
I got a 22.
You got a what?
22.
Are you confident in that, Pat?
22, okay.
Am I in another room, Pat?
1 second. I just need to see.
What'd you golf today, Pat?
He golfed a 97. I think 95, something like that.
97, yes.
I got an 8. Triton
okay, hold
8.
on, hold on. 15 through 20, anybody? I can't hear you, Makaria. Sorry, my
She had a
combat
16.
music is
16.
far too loud.
16.
I'm
Great.
also further away from the mic, so you can't hear me.
Got it. 10 through 15?
I had a 11.
I also had 11. Fritz and Dennis had 11.
That's also what Cleese just rolled. All right, 5 through 10.
This guy. Nice thick 8.
All right. Anyone else? And then, should I just roll for Christine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine she's gonna join us soon.
She said she was home. She just didn't have her keyboard and mouse.
She got a 9. Okay, first in the order is
Slam shot. That was funny. That was funny.
first in the order is Crag. Crag, you have a 25-foot drop in front of you. You're seeing that these hyenas do plan to make haste any moment now. What do you want to do? Towards you, make haste towards you.
Aren't we on a ledge?
You are on a ledge, but there is a walkway, a natural kind of stone walkway that is on the
To our left.
the west side of the room.
The
that-
erosion is oddly stair-like.
There could have
charge
once we
down.
do a perception check in this room, you can see that maybe was stairs at one point.
I charge blindly down.
Do you want to jump off the?
No, I go down the.
Oh, yeah.
That ledge is at least 6 crags tall. There's
Yeah,
no
I
way.
go down the ramp. My little legs won't make that one.
All right, so
I have my battle axe drawn though, and I hold it over my head like this.
all right, amazing. So can you for this room, it's quite a big room, so it's gonna take you can only go halfway down that set of stairs for your turn.
That's fine. That's like 50 steps for me.
Yeah, so go ahead and put your.
It's a nice
your-
big run.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm imagining too. And you have your battle axe at the ready. Sounds good. Next up in the order is the hyena number 1. Hyena number 1 sees this shorter creature running towards the stairs, and it runs towards you in a full stride as it's really pissed off because it's super damaged. It's going to try to bite you. Launches at you, and it rolls.
How did it do that?
It
Okay.
Just to make sure.
it rolled a 9. A 9 doesn't hit, right?
How are you asking
Your
us?
AC,
Because
Crag?
you have a hit modifier on your character. An armor AC, right?
Your AC, yeah. So Crag, your AC is
that's
way
what that
above a 9,
means?
right?
Oh,
16.
shit. Okay.
Okay.
I thought that was how they calculated your damage off.
Yeah, I thought that. Yeah.
Um,
Fun fact.
No,
So
it's-
he goes to snap at you, and unfortunately, just can't get through that.
Fight it back, Crag.
Bite its ear! Bite its
Next
ear,
turn,
coward!
baby.
Bite its knee.
Punch him
Um,
in the nose.
The next another hyena runs toward the wall here and starts kind of growling and biting at like up above, not really realizing they're stairs.
So
but
he's
it's
dumb.
trying to kind of claw its way up. It's not being successful though.
Clown boy.
Which one did you shoot, Jordan?
That one.
Okay.
You shot 2.
I said 3.
Yeah, he shot
3
three.
times.
I shot
I'm-
4.
well,
He
I'm
shot
very
3.
confused though.
All right,
You
and
didn't shoot
then
that one.
This is 3. That's 4.
This is 4?
This is 3.
The one that's trying to climb up
Yes, but I thought
the
it
stair.
was 1 was the one that ran
It's
down,
2.
so that's why I was confused.
We had a miscommunication there, but I
don't worry
understand
about
what you're
it.
saying.
As long as Hannah has it straight, then we're all good.
Yeah. Next in the order is Makaria. Makaria, you've got one that's kind of trying to unsuccessfully climb up this rock face. There's one that just attempted to bite Crag, and 2 that are still stalking the crying figure in the middle of the room. What do you want to do?
I guess we'll shoot it.
Number 2.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Can you get closer to the mic?
She's gonna shoot at number 2.
Number 2, my lord.
Which one is number
And
2
you
to
just
you
held
right
up
now?
your
Just
fingers.
moved
I saw
toward
that.
the pink dot. It was the one that was here. You see that?
That one?
Yeah, that's
You're gonna shoot at that one?
yeah.
It's one shot.
That's what you
Okay,
said.
go
Right?
ahead and roll to hit, Makaria.
11
Plus 6, probably.
I think I get 6.
Yeah.
Plus
17.
Ooh, that hits.
6. I have to roll.
D20 again. Oh no, sorry. I'm
my
stupid.
6,
8.
my
D8.
8.
6 total
6 damage.
for the damage. Yeah.
Right. That arrow. Oh, here we go. Hits it back in the back of its neck again, and it's not looking great, but not bloodied quite yet. Next up is Dennis. Dennis, what do you want to do? You've got the hyenas kind of spread around the room. Makaria just did some more damage.
I'm gonna shoot at the one that just tried to bite Crag, and I can. It's a sneak attack, right? Because
It is a sneak attack. Yep.
Where's my 20?
I'll move it, sorry.
Oh boy, 12 total for the
Did you
hit.
add your dexterity as well?
Yeah. Oh
Unfortunately,
wait, dexterity as well. I thought there was a hit modifier.
your hit modifier is your dex modifier.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
All right. So unfortunately, that just barely misses. It luckily also misses Crag too, so it does not hit him either.
God.
Oh my God.
It's fine. You rolled a
Friendly fire
Uh,
turned
On the
off.
fucking computer.
Oh my god.
What?
I rolled on the computer to
And
see what
that's
happened, and
one.
I got a 20.
Oh, you can switch it up every so often. All right. Next up is Khalees.
Clown boy.
That dumb bitch isn't even in the room right now. Hold on. I put her in the room. Come on in, dumb bitch. All right. She's gonna run. Oh,
She's just next to the
She just
hyenas. She's like,
comes
yeah,
down?
she doesn't give a fuck.
Nope.
Hanging out. She's like, dogs? I
Oh,
love
our resident
dogs.
tabaxi is
She's
joining.
running towards Crag. So she's running down the stairs too, and she has her axe at the ready as well.
That's fucking hilarious how big that axe is.
I did not even notice that till just now. Beautiful. So she also has hers out as well. After that is going to be Fritz. Fritz, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna turn around and grab my javelin that I jamised really quick,
Okay.
and then join Crag and Khalees in the running down the steps.
Okay. Do you want to do anything with that javelin?
Throw it on the ground
If I
again.
can still throw, if I can move and still throw.
You
yeah,
can
I'll throw-
definitely attack the one because that's like 30 feet of movement, so you
Yeah.
can go ahead and attack that hyena in front of you if you want.
Yeah, I'll try and eat it at this close one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
It's gonna be 11.
That unfortunately I imagine you probably didn't throw it because you're close to it now. You just barely missed it. Not quite getting there. Hey Christine, we'll catch up in just a second. Next up is the number 4 hyena. Number 4 hyena comes and kind of stands here at the bottom of the stairs, snarling and growling, waiting for anyone to come down, be ready to strike. Next up is Triton after that movement.
I kind of want to move to the edge of like the little rock face or cliff or whatever we're gonna call it, and try and finish off the hyena that's still there.
Okay, the one that's highlighted right now?
Yeah.
Got it.
I would like to take out my big
that
old
one?
javelin.
Okay.
My second one.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll to hit.
Here.
Got a 19.
That hits.
And then so I did 10 total damage.
Okay, describe what happens for us.
I would like to throw this javelin. So they're like kind of fucked up, but they're not all the way fucked up. Like they're still insides, right?
They have some open sections of their body, yes, but they still
got
have some
some-
insides. It's black bile that comes out though.
They got
Okay.
some sucking wounds.
Ew. That's so gross. I would like to throw it right through, you know how like on deer buck hunter, you're not supposed to hit him in the head, you're supposed to hit him in the side, like in the heart area. I'd like to hit the hyena in its undead little heart and just like stick that to the wall on the back side.
Amazing. It's absolutely disgusting when that happens. Wonderful. And then Christine, I rolled for you. So you got an 8, what Triton got as well. So Christine, we walked into this room, which was just to the left of where we were. Actually, can someone else tell her what's happening? Because I have to turn off one of these noises that's pissing me off.
Yeah,
So,
so we started in
Danger.
a room after we had fought those ghouls. We basically moved one room over, and there's like a rock cavern, and there's the little girl from when we were at the Red Brand
Or at least we think it is.
hideout. That was in the prison cell with the older woman.
Got it.
The little girl is that pink dot in the middle, and she was like, we assumed the hyenas were about to attack her. We walked in and started shooting arrows at them. And
Yeah,
you
they
do
were
have
like-
an initiative spot in there somewhere that handed it for you.
Yeah,
So
she's up
pink
now.
dot is little girl.
Pink
Yes.
dot is
Yeah.
little girl. We're
Okay.
just basically trying to beat the shit out of these hyenas.
Yeah, and these
They're actual
hyenas are
hyenas?
They're
Wee!
undead hyenas.
yeah, they're
Ah.
pictured on slide whatever, number 5.
Or oh yeah, they're pictured on 5.
Yeah. So Christine, you're up now. You can have sneak attack on pretty much all of them because none of them are
Except
engaged.
3, because 3's dead.
Oh, wait, can you erase it for me, please? Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin.
All right, I'm gonna move like her, just to get a little up front. Can I jump down, or is this like a cliff?
It's a 25-foot drop. If you do that, we'll have to just make a acrobatics check.
So like if I move here, the hyena can't just run up and kill me.
No, because it's a 25-foot like kind of cliff
Perfect.
that you're on right now. There's like a natural staircase towards the left that you can walk down, or you can jump down and make an acrobatics check to see if you land.
Awesome. I'm just gonna shoot the hyena right underneath me.
Okay, got it.
Roll a d20. One sec. Okay, I rolled a 15.
That hits.
Cool. Let's do 6. Okay, so that's 9, and then one more 6. 14 damage.
Oh my goodness. Christine's first roll of the game and she already kills something. Do you want to describe what happens to us?
Dennis could never.
I want this like Legolas style where like as I'm running, like to get ready for my next move, I just want to turn and shoot it like Legolas style.
Amazing. Love it. And it's down for the count now. As you shoot it like that, black bile kind of explodes out of its body.
Gross.
All right. Next up, top of the order is Crag. Crag, you need to roll a Constitution saving throw right now. So, on D&D Beyond, you can
He's got
click
the ick.
con save if you like to do that like that.
It's in the top left.
You got an 8.
Yep.
Okay, so this hyena in front of you, it's now your turn. You get this horrible stench that just goes through your nostrils into your mouth. It is so like so gross. You've never smelled anything like it your entire life, and you take 2 points of poison damage.
Boo! You sting!
That was actually nice.
That's pretty
As
good.
it sears your nostrils, but it is your turn after that con save. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna take my battle axe, go for a hit.
All right, go ahead. Tell me what you get.
17.
That hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Patrick, we cannot hear you.
Yeah, it's hard to hear you, dude.
Okay. I'm trying to find my D8.
Oh, I can hear you a little bit better now.
I found it.
Talking
The
into the
D8
mic
takes
helps.
5.
That one was this one. Okay. It's not looking good as you bring it down on its back. Very bloodied. Next up is that hyena. So that hyena is going to attempt to snap back at you. Hopefully it rolls better this time. Ooh, okay. I got a 15 to hit. Crag, that doesn't beat you, right?
No, 16.
All right, so unfortunately that snap doesn't do much damage. And then the one that was next, Christine killed. So after that is Makaria. Makaria, what do you want to do? I can't hear you at all.
Hit the far one. That's not near everybody.
Yeah. Go ahead and shoot it with your bow.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, Kevin had us muted. It's okay.
I can hear you now.
I
Yeah.
know, but I was screaming.
I had the mic muted on our end, so I was like, sorry.
You're loud and clear, Makaria. You're gonna go for that one?
Is
yeah,
my
I'm gonna
mic
go for
better?
the one that's not near people because
Yes.
I really don't want to hit anybody, and hopefully they hit it.
God damn it! Hit the fucking bag, Kayla!
Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
I rolled- Is it a 6 or a 9?
That's a 9.
Okay, close. Whatever I get.
Actually, I have no clue.
I have no.
That's a
idea.
9 for sure.
Okay,
9 plus 6, so 15.
15.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I roll-
D6.
I roll an 8. I roll a 6. What did I roll?
D8. I was wrong again. What are you gonna do?
Boo.
5.
Okay. Not looking great. Still not bloodied as that arrow. It's so much fun. As it leaves your bow. Next up is Dennis. Dennis,
I'm gonna
what do you
shoot it.
want to do?
I'm gonna shoot at the same one that Makaria just did.
Got it. And you still get your sneak attack because it's not focused on you right now.
I don't know what that was. Oh yeah. 21 for the hit.
That hits. Go ahead and add your sneak attack bonus too.
It's an 8 and I'm just gonna roll these things.
Probably smart.
So 7 plus. Come on. What the hell's going on here?
You broke it.
Sorry. I'm just gonna roll a d6 twice, I guess. 7 plus 10, 17.
Woof. Describe your kill.
Ooh. I think I'm just gonna go clean through the ear hole, just in one side, out the other.
An orifice, if you will.
Yes.
An ear is an orifice.
Us talking about orifices? No,
Never.
could not be us.
We
Kevin,
love
you can go,
homes.
yes, perfect. Thank you so much for whoever is deleting those. Next up is Khalees. Khalees is going to
Swing and a miss.
she's going to do a con saving throw first because this stench is unbearable.
Stinky boys.
She's able to kind of muster the courage to get through it. She does not get affected by it. And she's going to roll to hit with her battle axe. Oh, she hits. Crag, can you tell me what the dice is to roll for the battle axe?
It is.
Battle axe is 1d8 plus 3.
Oh no, hers is different. Okay, got it. She gets. Oh my gosh. Oh my.
Does she have a battle axe or a great axe?
Oh, whatever 1d8 is. Just a one. I'm
The
not
one that
gonna-
rolls a d8, right?
Yes.
Come on, do it the program.
That
That's
one,
on me. Yeah.
She's not doing much damage on this one. This one's still kicking. Next
This was
up,
just a goddamn punching bag.
I know everyone's in front of him. Next up is Fritz. Fritz, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw to deal with that stench since you're so close.
Taking 2 points of damage.
And that's going to be 6.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and. Okay, you took 3 points of poison damage as it goes through your orifices and around your skull, burns your nostrils a bit.
Oh,
And what do you want to do, Fritz?
Someone's got to
I'm
heal
going
this
to
man.
take out. This one, the one in front of us, is pretty damaged, right?
Yeah, it's not looking good, and it's the last one.
Just
All right,
punch
I'm
it.
gonna
Just
I'm gonna
punch it.
unarmed strike. Yeah, I'm just gonna box this thing. I'm gonna box this dog.
Okay.
Execute it. Execute it. Put it in the figure
14.
4.
Oh, okay, that hits. That hits. It's
Put it in the
AC.
figure 4.
So unarmed strike. Are you gonna roll for that unarmed strike?
That-
What did
it
you
just it just says wait.
It's a 1d6.
Okay.
Or 4? I'm not sure.
It's a D4.
Yeah.
Oh, on D&D Beyond it has it as a 6.
My unarmed strike just says like it just rolls undefined equals 3. So I'm just
I
gonna.
just rolled a 3. It rolled a 3.
No, I never. It just says 3.
Oh, undefined.
Oh, it's just- it's
Oh,
just
it's just
three-
a set number.
It's 3
It's
points of
3,
bludgeon
yeah.
damage.
Okay.
Oh, mine's 6. Y'all are weak as hell.
Oh,
It's because
Kayla's is
it's because
3.
it's your strength.
3.
Added
to
I got a 12.
So Fritz, where do you clock it in the face?
I'm gonna punch it right in the throat.
Body blow. Body blow. Body blow.
You punch it in the throat. It kind of spews out a little bit of black bile and coughs it up. But
Oh!
it's still
Fitting.
it's still
Fitting.
alive though. Still alive.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's only
What's that for more?
Triton, it is your turn. Your friends are kind of blocking the way to this last one, but
Can I push them out of the
Master
way?
time.
Yeah, just
Punch it.
kill everybody.
Everyone's circling
Just
around.
everybody in the
it's
room.
not looking good. And yeah, you could just blow acid and everyone could
It's like
die.
that.
Can I just push them out of the way? Is that possible?
They'd have to all make strength saving throws if you want to do that.
I just
I'm not fucking moving.
there's no reason to do. Well, I'm
You
saying
can
that
also just hold. You can also just hold. You don't have to do anything.
How about you go heal Fritz because he's about to die?
no, fuck Fritz. No, I'll heal
And I'm
Fritz.
busy punching a hyena.
And not killing it. You're just punching it. Yeah, I'll put what is that? Lay on hands. I'll do let's see, 7 points for that.
Thanks.
Awesome. Fritz, you were doing bad.
That was at 12 hit points.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it. All right.
12 of 24.
Our paladin did his job. Christine, you are next.
Thanks,
what do you
Cut
want
Man. Ready to get back out there for round 2.
Wait,
Putting Vaseline on Jackson's face is fucking
Oh.
hilarious.
Christina's not here.
Yeah, she had to restart her computer. So just
Oh.
roll for her. Just
I'm not gonna roll for her because I don't. She doesn't have a clear. She doesn't have a clear shot.
Okay.
You guys
Frozen
are
in
kind of
time.
all in the way anyway.
She meows. Continue.
she takes a cat nap while we
Exactly.
finish.
She's snoozing. So the next up is top of the order to Crag. Crag, go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw to see if you're still enduring the stench.
8.
Another 8.
I'll add the hit points.
You take 3 points of poison damage as it burns your nostrils.
Great.
What do you want to do?
I toss my battle axe down and I punch it in the face.
Okay, go ahead and do your
Yeah, come on, get in on this.
roll for your unarmed strike to hit.
Well, I only got
Are
an
you
8 for a hit.
bullying a dead hyena?
What did you get?
I got an 8 for a hit. Do I have to roll a hit?
You have to roll
Yes.
to hit to make sure your punch lands. You rolled an 8 for it.
Well, Nate.
Do you get a modifier on it?
You can't even punch.
You just miss it. You just maybe the stench just gets to you. You're like,
Okay, I fall
Brad
off
can't
the
even
side of the
punch
cliff. There's no
down.
reason for
Listen,
me to
I don't
be
want to hear
triggered.
nothing else about me fucking missing
Listen,
shots,
I-
alright?
No. He's getting it too, because he missed a punch.
I haven't missed any. Well, I've missed.
swing in air.
No, I haven't
Dog-
missed any.
These dogs are agile.
here we go. That's Crag.
As he rolls down the side.
What the fuck was that?
Incredible. Okay,
How many adventures does it take to kill one hyena?
yeah,
I kill one. It takes me 1.
Listen, I got my kill.
Because you're using weapons
And you were
and
snoozing last time.
technology. Yeah, you ever look a man in the face and you punch him to death?
No!
Curb stomp somebody.
We tried to.
In front of that child that's in the middle.
Yeah, she's still in a ball,
She's
still
just
holding
watching
her
us
face.
throw our
still-
weapons
yeah,
down and try to punch them.
She's still
She's
crying.
gotta be laughing a little bit. Come on.
No,
This is comical.
in fact, it's kind of scary what you're hearing from her through this. Not you, honey. I'm sorry. Sorry, just cried to me.
That was
You're just hearing
That was a little creepy, Hannah. You just heard behind you. It was like, thank you, sweetie.
Sorry.
Who's
Milo
talking to my
looked at me and
nephew?
said,
yeah, I was like, damn, who's talking dirty behind Hannah?
Okay.
That's gross.
Anyway, throughout this fight, you guys have been hearing her just.
And no,
It's like
this
that
is a
over
booby
here.
trap.
Next up
We
is
could
the
kill her
hyena.
too. Just
The
Just a
hyena-
thought.
no witnesses.
The hyena's
Go.
gonna go for Khalees, and it's going to try to take a bite out of her.
Take a bite
And-
out of stupid.
It rolls a 13, so it does not hit. Next up is Makaria. Makaria, you have a lot of your comrades in the way, so you're afraid that your shot might hit them.
Can I
What
do?
do you wanna do?
Punch it.
Can I
Run
do
and punch
something
it.
that, like I could interact with the girl.
Yeah, so you can call down to her
Just
if you
jump
want to
down.
say something to her. Yeah.
I don't know if I want to call down or just like
Hey,
throw a
punch
rock
it.
at her, be like, "You okay?" Like,
Don't throw a rock at her.
okay, well, she's just talking to herself in the middle.
Throw a
Like,
stick.
all hyenas are just going around her.
With a rock. So you're gonna hit her with a rock?
I don't know.
This is an
I don't
80s
really wanna
movie.
Jump down in the pit with her.
You could yell at her.
I
It's not
could.
necessarily a pit.
Okay,
but-
if she's not looking up after all of these fucking hyenas, we're just shooting and missing and yelling. Like,
Yeah, she hasn't looked up at all.
she's not looked up at all, so I don't really want to jump in there with
Okay,
her.
hit her
I'd
with
rather
a
like
rock.
toss a rock and like piss her off.
I want to
rather than,
spit
like,
acid at her.
I like so.
You know what I mean?
Turn.
Like,
I'm
Turn
not saying any of your
toothpicks.
points are invalid, but I'm just saying what you just said you're gonna do is throw a rock at a 6-year-old
I don't know.
sitting on the ground of a
Actually,
cave.
child
She's
is
probably about
born.
12 to 13.
Oh no,
Same
that's better.
difference.
Throwing rocks at 12-year-olds is
Yeah, but
much
there's
better than
3
throwing
words
rocks
for
at
that.
6-year-olds. My bad.
I don't have to hit her. I can just like.
Fuck them kids.
I've seen you throw dice. There's a chance you hit her.
Makari, you can do whatever you want. What do you want to do?
And I don't.
Throw a rock at her.
I don't know. I'm not
Sounds like
throwing
a
rock
felony.
at her, But I don't know if I want to jump down in there with her.
Listen, there's 6 of us, 7 of us, and 1 of her.
Well, okay, I guess I'll. She hasn't looked at
There's
us
like
all.
No.
3 of
And
us
she's been
total.
holding her face the whole time.
4
And
of them are
she's,
just
like,
trying to
in
punch
this
a
ball
hyena.
holding her face.
Yeah.
Like if I call down to her, I doubt she's gonna look up.
You can give it a try
know
if
what?
you want.
Do what your heart tells you
Yep.
to do. Just make a decision.
Okay.
Or just punch it.
No.
You guys,
He's
I
punching
forgot
a
to-
dog. I throw a rock at a child. What's the difference? Not actually.
Well, the dog's already
There's-
dead.
The eyes
to
of the
be
law
fair.
are pretty big.
I know. I'm not actually throwing a rock at a kid. No.
Yeah, you get a much bigger penalty for killing dogs.
It's a preteen
I don't like preteens.
either.
No one likes preteens.
Oh. So I guess I'll just be like, "Hey, you okay?" Like,
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, so you call out, "Hey, are you okay?" It does not seem to rouse her at all. She's
Okay,
still
cool. So that's not a real child.
well. You do recognize her once you have been able to look at her for a little bit. At this point, you are certain it is her because you actually remember that you did hand her clothes to her mom, and you do recognize the clothing on her body from those
For
moments.
someone coming in blind to this, so this random child, like, how did the child? What is the child?
The child's the
That was the
child
child
from the
that was in
prison
the
from
jail.
before.
We found it in a
Okay.
prison cell in one of the Red Brand hideouts, which she was with her mom, and we kind of let them go free-ish, but we told them to wait.
That was
Um,
when they wanted to curb stomp somebody, and then we were like, "Nah, don't do that in front of a kid."
Yeah. And then we didn't know what happened to her and her mother. We like went to go back to go get them, and they weren't there.
Okay.
But now we see her here in these mines. But we
all need to kill this
She's kind
dog.
of balled up on the floor. She's like her like she's kind of sitting almost like Japanese style with her legs kind of folded and her hands like holding her face, like in her lap.
I don't think she's real anymore.
So throw a
Okay,
rock
that,
at her.
I
that was
talked to her,
Macquarie's
she
turn.
looked
Dennis,
up.
what do you want to do?
I would like to run up to that hyena and punch it.
Yeah.
All right. All right. You go to.
He's gonna throw a haymaker and just fall right on his
Someone make
face.
contact with the thing.
Oh yeah, 18 hit.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, what's up? Sorry, I have to roll the Constitution thing.
You do, but we'll do it after. So you do the 18 hit. You do hit it. Let's hear what you get for damage.
So I get mine's just a flat 3.
Okay. Where do you hit it? Where do you square it up?
Nose, just up, actually under the chin. It's an uppercut kind of
Like a
situation.
shark, you just like.
Uppercut under the chin.
It doesn't even see him coming. It's too busy biting at somebody else. Just don't.
It's barely holding on.
Are you kidding me?
It didn't take that much
strongest-
damage. It didn't take that much damage.
This is the strongest undead creature I've ever seen.
Y'all are just swinging at it. Y'all got
Fucking
shark
dog
shit.
Floyd Mayweather.
Dennis, now your con save throw because you're right next to it. You did punch it, so go ahead and roll your Constitution saving.
Oh my
7. It was not a 1.
Okay,
it was a
I thought it
7.
was a 1.
It looked
Alright.
like a 1 on
It
the
looked
screen,
like a
but it
1.
was a 7.
You take 1 point of poison damage as that stench seeps through your nostrils.
All right.
Next up is Khalees. Khalees is going to attempt to hit it. Actually, you know what? She's
Punch it.
inspired by you guys. You guys are just do, and she's like, I don't want to do that. She chucks her battle axe and goes to strike it. And she rolled a 4, so she like
Are you
goes
fucking
and just,
kidding me?
like, flips.
Idiot.
She just didn't land it at all. Yeah, she rolled a 4. We can get this dice out of here now. Next up is Fritz.
Please.
Fritz, you're gonna make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay,
Oh, she's gonna do that too. She took. Yeah,
Constitution
she took damage.
saving throw is 17.
Oh yeah, you're good. You power through the stench.
You're
What do you
getting
want-
used
what do
to
you
it
wanna
now.
do? It does not look good. It's like
And
holding
legs.
on dear life. Blood is dripping out of it.
Roll the
Black
punch.
blood is dripping out of its mouth. Yeah, go ahead.
10.
Oh my god.
10? That you,
God
you
damn
can't
it.
land. Just
Buddy!
doesn't land on the face, unfortunately.
I am
Uh,
begging.
Pat's
next up
gonna
is
just
Triton.
die by being
Triton.
by this thing.
By just,
Triton would-
it's gonna
By just-
stink him to death.
Yeah.
Listen, if I
Crag is
rolled a
gonna
10
get
to,
stunk
just
to death.
inhaling the fumes, like.
I could
It's
if I
Crag
if I,
saving
tried to
his
hit
terrarium. That's crazy.
if I tried to hit it with my great axe and still rolled a 10, I still don't hit.
Yeah, true.
But it looks worse.
Triton, you're up next. What do you want to do? This creature's not looking good.
have to
Everyone
just-
somehow
Come
for
on.
some
You're
reason has
required
their
to by
weapons
law.
down.
Am I allowed to move them out of the way and punch it?
You can move through them. You don't have to necessarily like bomb through them unless you want to bomb through
You
them.
can use your goddamn.
Listen, listen. I'm gonna bomb through them because they're just punching at air out here. I'm sickened by their actions.
The lizard.
You
Oh, you know
push
what?
through. Does anyone
been
not
sick.
let him push through?
No,
What are they gonna do,
we
punch
make
at
the
my
circle, we
legs?
Make the circle wider. Yeah, get in on this. Get on the
Like
dog
Fight
punch.
Club.
Don't.
Zipping up in Warzone.
I would have killed it.
You would've
All right,
put-
so go ahead, Triton. You're gonna do. What are you gonna do now?
I'm going to punch it. Well, I'm going to stomp it with the foot. Just
Okay,
like,
it's still gonna be an unarmed strike though.
yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
21.
Okay,
Yes.
you are able to get that foot to make contact. And what's your strength damage?
6.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Do you
Just-
want to describe what happens?
Foot over its head, comes down, just straight down, splat, squish, brains everywhere, the whole 9.
Oh.
I turn around to everybody else. That's how you fucking do that.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
Good
Big
job,
man
everyone.
got the last hit and feels super powerful because of it. Wow.
You are
Oh,
punching
wow,
the
he's
ground
so
for 20
fucking
minutes. I don't
cool.
want to hear it. Dennis
Uh,
Vaughn missing pants.
Khalees picks up her battle axe and goes to walk down the stairs. She walks down to the girl and she doesn't touch her, but she goes, "Hey, you all right?" Just kind of not the warmest of greeting. And the little girl doesn't look up. She's still holding her face.
Throw a rock at her.
Where did Tella go? Where did Tella go? She keeps saying over and over, and Khalees turns to her shoulder and she goes, what am I supposed to do?
I'm not touching it.
Tell her a joke, you clown.
Aha! She shouts out. What do you guys want to do?
Let's start asking her questions. Let's see. When was the last time you saw Tella?
Well, do you guys want to walk down to her? Or you want to walk? You want to talk to her from up there?
Not particularly.
I'll walk down.
I don't think this is the real kid.
I walk down to here.
Okay. Go ahead. Crag, and make a perception check on her, or an insight check, and Fritz, you as well, since you're closer now.
Wait, hold on, wait.
No, don't worry. I rolled a 20.
Yeah, okay,
Natural 20.
that's fine.
Amazing. Crag, what did you roll?
16.
I have a thing for this.
All right, beautiful. So, you guys, as you approach her, you do recognize that it is that child from before, but you're possibly seeing something growing from her face through her hands. You can see her hands are kind of hiding something that looks very unnatural on a human face, but she's not letting go, and she's just, Tella. But yeah, something's obscured on her face that doesn't.
Jordan, go heal that.
We need our.
I was
So
gonna
that's-
say Jordan, kill her.
Or
Well, so
Where'd
I
you-
have a
where'd your
thing
mom
for
go?
this. Hold on, time out.
well, what's your thing?
I'm trying to explain it if everybody
you're
wasn't
not.
talking. So I have divine sense, which means I can detect good and evil, so I can see if she's like trying to attack us. Or
Is that good and evil based on your moral system, or is it what's the definition of good and evil here?
well,
It's kind of
you know,
like things that have
Things taken
something
over
not to
them.
get you, something not to get you. Can you read this? Can you read the spell description for us?
As an action, you can detect good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hallow Spirit or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. You can use this feature one time per long rest.
Okay, you want to cast detect good and evil in the room?
It's just design or divine sense, but yes.
Divine sense. Okay, you want to cast that right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Okay, we see our Dragonborn paladin kind of raise his hands as
He touches his Cuban link chain
there he
and
goes.
jingles that a little bit, and some stuff starts happening.
All right. You aren't getting any sense of evil in this room. You are seeing plenty of good though, coming these nice bright green auras coming from your friends. But no sense of evil in this room.
Okay, so we can trust her.
Don't
I would like to.
Don't touch her.
Your
I'm not
radar
gonna
might be
touch her.
off,
Not
though.
necessarily a fiend, undead, whatever.
Fey, aberration, things of that nature.
Technically, she's not one of those, so you're not picking up any evilness from her based on that.
But she's
Okay.
definitely.
And she's not from the or affected by the Hallow Spirit or by the Hallow spell. Excuse me.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Fritz, did you want to ask her a question? Because you're a little bit
Well,
closer to her.
Little girl, where's your mother? What happened?
You sound like a pedophile.
A little bit.
Girl.
Would you like some candy?
She's still covering her face, but kind of turns her body towards you. And as she turns
Oh,
her body
God.
towards you, Fritz, you can see that something on her chest is growing as well. Something that doesn't
no.
look like boobs.
Yeah, he would, huh?
Not boobs, not boobs. Something else. You're not sure. It's kind of like this, something obscuring this area. She goes, I don't,
Punch it.
she died. She was killed. She kind of says that about her mom. She was killed. She doesn't respond. She doesn't say anything else.
Killed by
Nice
who?
Spread out the process.
But Tella's not her
Okay,
mom.
But no.
All right. Well,
Tella, you know her mom. You saw her in the
Yes.
in the
Yeah, but
jail, and it was
aren't we-
not Tella.
Aren't we assuming that Tella might be a shapeshifter or a doppelganger,
Doppelganger.
or whatever the fuck? I don't know.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right. Doppelganger.
Okay.
But the little girl doesn't necessarily know that. What's everyone else want to do?
Listen, I'm waiting on y'all.
I don't know.
Shoot her surprise style, like in the hand, and see if something happens.
Yeah, can I just?
No. Okay.
People are too close,
I
and
would-
then also I don't want to just shoot a child.
I personally would like to walk towards the cavern where the hyenas came from and do a perception check.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and move your token over there and roll a perception check for me.
Like healing bombs.
17 for the perception check.
All right.
You're, like, off to the side.
Great perception check. You are feeling a draft from this room as well.
Damn, they really made these mines poorly. Wow.
And you are kind of picking up a faint smell of maybe like mildewy, maybe rotten. It's hard to discern exactly what that smell is, but it doesn't smell good when it touches your nostrils. I want to also say too, the party does have to rest eventually. You guys haven't rested in over like 20 hours, so just keep that in mind too, as we continue on dealing with this child.
Listen, I got a nice draft coming from this room right here. I could just curl up right here and.
Yeah, but with the mutant child in the middle.
Well, I was just
We
gonna.
don't know that. Stop stereotyping.
There's something
her.
growing on her chest.
Stop stereotyping her.
It's not normal.
Oh, and what is normal?
We're not doing this.
Normal is not having something growing off your chest.
Facts. Yeah, you guys, the only person really noticing this is Crag and Fritz and Khalees seeing that on her chest. Everyone kind of has Makaria, Triton, Christine.
I don't
Devin.
want to go near the thing.
You guys aren't really close to her.
Can I pick
Yo,
up
come look at this.
whatever's growing on her
Weird.
chest? See if it moves.
You want to do what? What, Patrick?
Pick up a stick,
Back to her chest.
poke the thing on her chest to see if it
There are no sticks in this room. There's a lot of like rubble.
Here, take a javelin. Poke her with that.
Poke it with the butt end.
End of the javelin.
Patrick, is your mic in another room?
No, it's right here.
You're gonna use the butt end of the javelin to kind of try to poke her.
That's right.
I don't like that sentence.
Okay, so you go up to you know your footsteps begin to get closer to her, and she's kind of holding her face, and she realizes that you're that close, and she looks up. She's kind of startled, and what you see is this growing from her face.
Nope, shoot it.
And
Shoot
she
it.
has a black bubble kind of coming from her throat, and she just looks up at you, and she doesn't really have eyes. Instead,
Oh, what the
something's growing
fuck?
from
Shoot
her.
it. Shoot it.
Okay.
And she
I don't
goes,
like that.
please, where did Tella go?
You're
And
gonna
she
see her
just
real
kinda-
soon.
Staring.
Hey, you're about to find the fuck out.
Bad if I shoot a 12-year-old. Like,
Don't worry, you're gonna
that-
see her in the next 2 to 3 minutes.
Can I just be like, grab
Less.
back up? Like, I'm just gonna shoot her from way back here because I don't want that shit splashing on you.
Makario, you can't see her face. She's actually turned towards Crag right now. So only the people seeing this are
But I can see Crag's reaction, and I know
You
that's
can see-
probably not
yeah.
good.
Crag. So what do you want to do in response to this? Because you're kind of the one with the javelin. It's up to you.
Flip that shit around and stab her. Shink.
Poke the
I,
bubble.
You don't
Poke
want
the
the goo
bubble.
to jump on
She
you.
Just
hasn't
pretend-
necessarily attacked the bubble. She hasn't necessarily
You
attacked
don't want
you.
to pop it.
Just
I,
pretend it's a bird like
This
near
black
the key box.
bubble is
with a
kind
golf
of like
club.
moving a little bit too.
You can
Pop
just be
it.
like, everything's okay, and then back up, Crag. Back up.
I'm gonna hand Fritz his javelin back. Tell him he might want to wash it.
You might want this.
Foxy, can Foxy see? Can Foxy just like...
Khalees in a horror kind of, as soon as she
Can I?
sees this, she's down there. Khalees goes, "What the fuck is wrong with your face?" And the little girl holds it. She goes, I got lost down here, and I don't know, something took over my body. I don't know, I made a wrong turn, I think.
Yeah, you sure fucking did.
Yeah, where?
And
Where'd
Khalees
you
is
come
kind of
from?
like
Hate to see it.
backing up a little bit. She's like disgusted.
Yeah.
Same.
Okay, well,
What do you guys want to do?
I would like to hit the child's head much like a golf club and
Oh.
just
Alright.
take it right
Pop
off.
the
Well,
bubble,
you're not down. You're not down there. Your
Good, thank
movement will
God.
take.
Jordan.
Can I?
You
can
have
I
to
do
walk
a,
down there first, Jordan.
Insight check to see if she's going to attack us.
Sure, go ahead and roll it inside.
That's a nat 20.
Ooh, she seems so distraught, like the person that she is, but that black bubble on her chest just keeps pulsating,
No.
and it kind of makes you think something might happen any second with it.
Oh, pop
Yeah,
it.
back
Pop
up
it.
and let me
Gross.
shoot.
Pop it.
I take a couple more steps back.
Yeah, back up and let me shoot.
All right, Makaria, you want to just shoot at her?
I don't know.
Pop the bubble.
Like
I
that.
don't know where pop the bubble.
We're
You
doing
went
a
back
whole
and
lot
checked
of
on
like
the bubble.
The
hand
bubble's
wringing
not
about
facing
killing.
you. The bubble's
Oh,
kind of
damn it.
facing like where Khalees is. Like that's where the bubble is facing.
We're doing a whole lot of hand wringing, knowing we're all gonna kill this child. Let's get this done.
Can I wait? Have I gone yet? I feel like I should have a turn, right?
Christine, if you want to
Please go.
Christine, yeah, you like resetted whenever.
I would
Do
like
we have
to
any
shoot
potions?
this
We
thing.
can, do we have
Okay,
any
Christine
Can I
also
ask
wants to
her-
shoot
can
her.
I ask
Christine,
her-
Christine, you can see it for sure from where you're angled.
Can I ask her if she's in pain?
Okay.
gonna be.
As
Why would you do
Christine's
this?
loading up her bow, you're like, "Are you in pain?" She-
Why don't you just name her, Pat?
Okay,
she's like, "Of course, look at
Okay,
me."
Christine, go. Let's go.
I don't want this. Okay, I'm assuming a
Go for it.
17
Can we
hits.
both shoot? Can me and
A
Christine both
17 does
shoot?
hit. Let's move on.
We got a
Okay,
baby bird situation
17
on our hands.
17 hits.
Christine, were you trying to hit the bubble or her?
No!
We're walking down
Her.
the streets in downtown
Her.
right now. We gotta
Okay.
step on the bird.
17 to hit. Go ahead and roll damage for that.
Okay, so 9 is base, and then I only rolled the 1 for sneak attack, so 10 damage. Ah, shit. Sorry, guys.
Did you just add a sneak attack modifier to an arrow at a child?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
like, she
She doesn't know I'm here.
It's-
You rolled a what? A 10?
10 for damage.
Where does that arrow hit her?
Fucking squared one of those creepy ass eyes. Mm.
Okay, so you go ahead and take aim at one of her eyes, and it hits her, and she's kind of
No?
and she's not attacking. She's
Don't
just
come
kind
Someone
of
chop her head off.
over and over.
Hey, Hannah, what did you have to Google to find that fucking picture?
I'll tell you later.
Oh.
She's just standing there. She's not attacking. She just took it. What do you guys want to do now? She
All
has
right,
an
let's punch her.
arrow.
Let's start punching her.
Do you want to punch her in the bubble?
No,
Okay.
no.
I feel like Hannah really wants us to hit the bubble.
I want us to hit the
Okay,
bubble.
I also want to
Just
shoot.
add that
I
I want
wanted
to light
to
her on
shoot as
fire.
well.
Is that bad?
Okay, so if
We're
gonna
doing
be-
so much hand wringing about. Damn, we shouldn't kill
Hey,
this
Mr.
kid.
Acid, how
Nope.
about you just melt her with acid, buddy?
So
Fuck it.
Christine, well, technically Christine was last in the order, so next up would be Crag. Crag, do you want to do something, or do you want to hand it to somebody else?
Right, and go melt her ass.
Coward.
Listen, I'm ready. It's
One
acid
of the- one
time.
of my
Let's
hands.
get
I
this
have
done.
an acid arrow.
I have
Use an
acid.
acid.
breath.
Don't waste an acid arrow on the
I'd
fucking
rather
kid.
kill this thing and the bubble that's
We're
on
about
it.
to rest. I get the acid back.
I have 5 of them.
He does get the acid back.
You do get the acid back.
But I would
Paid
imagine
money for
too,
those
like,
acid
Okay,
arrows.
well,
all right. So Trayan, tell us what you're doing.
you're also in that room.
I'm going
though.
to, not so calmly, a little shakily, walk down. I would like to take a look at the girl to see why everybody's acting weird, because clearly I have no awareness of anything that's going on from the angle I was at the room. I look at the girl, I am mortified, I open my mouth, I seagull back, just
Myers Leonard style.
and I get my acid ready. What do I have to roll to hit? Well, it
I
says
don't know. You have
11
to
dexterity.
read it. I'm not sure.
It says 11 dexterity?
Oh, she has to do a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, sure.
So you open up your mouth. She rolled a 5.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Tell us what happens.
So I
It was a 15, then it rolled to a 5.
so it's a 2d6 for damage, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll that.
Okay.
I got a 10, so I would like to cock back and just unleash some acid, like I'm throwing up after a night out.
Which slur are you gonna use?
Yes, much like that.
She took how much points of damage?
10.
Okay, so you guys see Triton kind of walk down a little bit slow and timidly, and you guys, oh, it's finally acid time. And he opens up and just unleashes on her.
Let's go.
And as it hits the bubble bursts open, and as the acid kind of melts her body really quickly, the last remnants of what was ever in the black bubble spews out onto Triton, and Triton, you take 10 points of poison damage as it falls on your open mouth face.
Ew, 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 ew.
But she eventually falls to the ground and melts quickly away from that acid.
Fine with it.
And you're kind of just seeing this half, just
You usually got to pay extra for that.
disgusting body.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right,
Oh.
Jackson.
I didn't hear it, but maybe
He
it's
said
for
you
the
usually
better.
got to pay extra for that.
Oh.
Jackson, you're a nasty boy sometimes.
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 He's just quiet, Christine.
He's not less nasty than the rest of us. He's just quiet.
Arguably more.
He's not even like he's looking away. He doesn't even. No.
Oh.
He was
Oh.
kissing his fiance because it is her birthday.
Oh.
Are we getting scary music?
It's been the whole time.
No, it's
Okay,
not.
what do you so you guys are in this room now with this half melted girl,
Child.
and you have a lot of dead hyena bodies.
Is she melted
strewn out.
At the
you
top
guys-
half,
you
so
guys
there's
are
just
feeling-
like legs.
I'm sorry.
There's just like legs.
Well, she wasn't standing, so she was like still like Japanese seated style. So it's just kind of like a body that's kind of left like this.
Okay, we just
Okay.
napping? Is that what's happening?
Oh yeah, she's taking a
definitely
dirt
not.
nap.
She's
No,
not.
I mean all of us. We have snapped.
There's a cold draft right here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Feels
so you
great.
guys are gonna start taking exhaustion if you guys don't rest.
I'm ready to take a
Okay,
rest.
I can
I'm ready to
set
get this
my
done.
alarm spell on one of the entrances. Oh my god.
Enhances.
Yes. So if like someone walks in or some shit, like I'll hear it. I don't know if that's like worth doing.
Sure. I think it's smart. Which entrance do you want to do it to?
I don't know. I was asking the group whether they wanted the draft or
These dogs
I think-
walk through.
I think the drafty one.
Draft.
Sure.
Patrick, you have to speak up.
Yeah,
Am I
it's
Or
hard to
move
hear
it.
you.
It's like right next to my face.
Yeah, we literally could not hear you until
Maybe
just now.
your volume's turned down, like your input.
Turn
volume.
the NVIDIA filters off until you learn how to use them.
It doesn't even use NVIDIA.
I don't know. We're just-
Okay, well I'm gonna put an
Move on.
alarm on the draft room.
Yeah.
Okay, so you put the alarm spell. So if anything walks through it, what is it? What does the alarm spell do exactly?
She just hears like a in
In
her
my
ears.
brain.
Yeah.
If something passes through that thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have an alarm spell on that.
Oh, it says
usually-
actually an audible alarm produces the sound of a handbell for 10 seconds within 60 feet, and a mental alarm alerts her with a ping in her mind if you're within a mile of the warded area.
Yeah.
So if she's sleeping, she awakens, she gets a mental alarm, and then an audible alarm goes off. It's only audible within 60 feet.
How big is this room?
60 feet.
Yeah, it took 2 movements to
Is
move
it
about
any
it, so
better?
it's about 60 feet to 60
So that would just be if anyone came from any end.
No, the sound would be audible within the room, but it would only be if they go into the area that you have warded, which would be the doorway.
Yeah.
Or the
so
cabin.
everyone can hear
Okay, so
the alarm.
everyone would wake up.
Correct.
Yeah, and then usually when parties take rests, they usually take shifts.
Yeah.
So can you guys tell me who's gonna take first shift? Also, I think our half elf doesn't have to sleep all the whole time. It's up to you guys. What do you guys want to do for your rest?
I'll take first.
shift.
Oh,
Pussy.
You guys are all
I-
so sweet.
I was gonna take first shift because I don't like to wake up in the middle of the night. But
Sounds fair.
Okay.
Fair is fair.
yeah,
Okay.
I just don't
Okay,
really have to
okay.
sleep, so
Is
Yeah.
it any better?
You don't really have to sleep.
that's what Hannah just said.
Oh, you. Oh,
He-
you're half
He
elf.
does a
stuff.
he does a trance for 4 hours, I think.
Can you hear me?
yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
He does a trance for 4 hours.
Right? That's what it is, Dennis. You trance.
I need my mouse back to. There you
Sorry.
go. I don't know, actually. I had not seen anything like that.
It might not be a half elf thing then, because I know it's an elven thing, but I don't know if it's half elf.
I don't. It's not under features and racial traits.
Then maybe you have to sleep fully like everyone
What,
else.
Kevin?
Yeah, it looks like I have to
There's a
sleep
category,
fully.
Jordan.
All right, so Trey, you're taking first watch. Maybe
Yes.
you can first 4 hours, then you can try to wake somebody else up for maybe the next.
Taking short rests.
I haven't taken any damage, so I can do a short rest.
Yep, that's exactly what you need to discern. That sounds great. So everyone cuddles up. What side of the room do you guys cuddle up together? Do you guys take different corners? Do you guys
I'm right by the draft.
I think we should sleep together.
Together, but like not near an entrance.
Of course, the
And
cat
not near
wants
the
to snuggle.
melted puddle.
You want to be
That
by
was
the
a
melted
person.
puddle?
Yeah.
Why not like
Well, he doesn't want to be by the melted puddle.
this area? This area you could see this entrance.
Listen, I'm sleeping right by the draft.
I'm next to Dennis over here.
Okay.
Khalees
Happy
is-
Pride.
Excuse me.
More like this.
Khalees is gonna go over here with this group of people. We can delete this chaotic image. All right, Triton. Let's see how your first watch goes. Goes great. Nothing happens.
Sick. I'm taking my ass to sleep. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, so you wake Makaria. Makaria kind of takes shift. Makaria.
Is this a long rest or a short rest?
For you, it will be a short rest unless everyone takes. You are also good, Makaria. Makaria, throughout your few hours, you don't really hear much, Makaria, except for in the draft area. You are hearing something shifting about. You can't discern if it's footsteps, if it's flapping, if it's breathing, but you are hearing some sort of sounds coming from the drafty opening. But it sounds far away.
Okay, can I go wake up the dickheads?
Yeah, it's pretty much time for everyone to awake. Triton,
just be like,
if
yo.
you want to take an extra couple hours, we'll just hold the rest of the party down, but you'd have to just take a short rest.
Yeah, I'll do a short rest and then.
You
how
can lay
many
your
H-
own hands if you
I
want.
wanna
Yeah, I
do
was about to
a
say,
long
how-
rest. Is that what we did?
Yeah, for everyone else took a long rest besides Triton and Makaria.
What I wanted to ask is how many HP do you get back after a short rest?
Short rest, you do your hit
Just-
die.
Just click short rest and it'll.
Yep, if you click that, it'll do it for you.
I don't have. Where is
It's
that?
up at the top. You do have it.
Yeah.
Should be next to your
there it is.
character name.
Yeah.
Take a short rest. Oh,
Yeah,
it's 10 plus 1. Okay.
It's whatever your hit dice is times your number or your level, right? Like you get 4. Okay, cool.
Yeah, exactly. But I think D&D Beyond should just do it for him. Did you figure it out, Triton?
Nah, kind of. So 7 plus 1, so that's 21. Or 7 plus 1 is 22. Okay, that's
I haven't lost any health. Does that seem right?
No, yep, you're totally good. Nothing attacked most of you, honestly, especially our ranged weapon fighters, because you were just attacking hyenas. And they were just melee.
And then I'm going to lay the rest on my hands. So 6 on my body, so that I
So-
have full
And then just
health.
take those amount of points from your lay on hands, and then now you're good.
Yep.
And then did everyone else reset themselves for a full rest?
Yep.
Yeah.
Full. So nothing seemed to change too much. Makaria does report back to you guys. She was hearing some sort of movement of some kind in the drafty room, but nothing did set off the alarm spell. You guys can move forward. You can go back where you came from. What do you guys want to do?
I feel like there's some murdering to do in the drafty room.
Yeah,
Draft.
I see no reason to double back. I like this draft. I'm feeling real good.
Kevin, a troop? I can't believe it.
All right. Can you guys tell me how you approach walking through this passageway? Do you guys want to go stealthily? You guys want to go guns blazing? with
Always
fire
stealthily.
strikes?
Whoever made that heart over Dennis and Craig is funny.
It was amazing. It
That
happened
was
so fast.
100% Patrick. It's
Happy
always
Pride.
Patrick, the person that fucks with the slides.
Happy Pride.
All right, everyone, go ahead and make stealth checks as we walk through this new passageway.
Oh boy, I'm clomping around. Let me
Oh
tell
my
you.
god.
15.
Dennis just like fell.
I rolled a 1.
18.
I got an 18.
12,
No, 18.
which is unfortunate.
18, 12.
I got a 20.
Oh yeah, I technically rolled like a 5, but
1 is a 1.
oh no, I rolled a 9. I forgot
Oh,
to
yeah,
add
you get-
the.
yeah.
Well, no, it's a natural 1. Do I not get to modify that?
No, nat 1s are just usually nat 1s.
Love that for me and us collectively.
Yeah.
Yep,
I'm
great.
also clumping around. I rolled a 4.
Okay, I feel better.
So Dennis and Fritz, you guys begin to walk through this passageway.
They just yell.
As you begin to walk through this particular passageway, you notice that the minerals that were kind of glowing on the ceiling in the room before do line this passageway quite a bit, and it's making this really beautiful blue glow that is making you able to see. So you can, if you wanted to put out your torches, you could, but you guys still imagine having, do you have your torches lit? You are seeing kind of remnants of like mine shaft with wooden arches kind of dropped down. But Dennis and Fritz, as you guys are walking through, maybe you kick a few of these like clay pots.
It's Zelda.
You do make some noise, but it
Yeah.
doesn't seem to interrupt anything. Maybe just some of like the rats that are walking around. But you did make some noise, but unsure if it has any consequences quite yet. You guys walk down this passageway that looks similar to this image. Did I post it? Did I put it there? Yeah. It looks similar to the image on slide 3. You finally get to the ending of it, where you can see it opens up into a very large cavernous area. As you look up, you can see the same mineral glow kind of making the top of this very large, vast cavern almost look like a starry night. It's quite beautiful. So you begin to look at it maybe a little bit longer than you imagined you wanted to. And as you are looking at it, I need everyone to roll a d20 as a dread kind of strikes you once again for madness.
19.
Oh, I'm fucking cooked.
7.
4.
No.
17.
4. Oh no.
What up, me and Roxy are the only sane ones left. Wow.
Khalees rolled a 20, so she's good. So anyone that rolled below a 12, you're gonna roll a d100.
I rolled a 1, by the way.
100s aren't good, Kevin.
48.
Okay. Everyone tell me what else you guys get.
You fucking kidding me?
Oh,
I got an
Fred's
86.
Okay.
93.
46.
A low number would be bad.
If
What-
the low number's bad, this game is fucking rigged, and I'm not playing with you
46.
guys anymore.
Did you say 36?
I'm going home.
46.
Okay, so those who landed between 40 and 50, I think were 2 of you, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You begin babbling to yourself.
Oh, it's just normal. Okay.
You're just kind of just talking to yourself over and over, and you aren't able to make real sentences or real words.
Oh, I might
So
need
maybe
That's
you're
crazy.
just like
Oh, stop. Leave Kenny.
the Jujutsu Kaisen character, like, you know, like when he just says like
Sushi rice.
And that was fucked.
yeah. You're
That
just,
was kind of
saying
fucked,
random
Kevin,
words.
but
Maybe you can tell us what random words maybe you're saying. Someone rolled a 90 something.
Jackson
93.
rolled a 93.
Jackson, you fall unconscious. You hit the floor. You just
Like
hit
a
the
fucking
deck.
goat.
Did anyone else? Did I not tell anyone else what they did?
86.
86.
Blue.
You become stunned. You just stop where you are. You can't move,
That's fine.
and you can't really.
Let him figure
You
it out.
can't
on their
talk. You just have no. You just. So the characters that are still good, Khalees goes over immediately to Fritz and tries to slap him awake. That one that fell unconscious. Fritz, go ahead and roll a d20. Hopefully you get above a 12 to wake up.
No shot.
Rolling. 14.
All right, so she's backhands you.
Blue.
Crag's
He sounds like a fucking minion.
And
Who's your daddy?
Does anyone else want to try to help anyone else? Khalees helped Fritz.
Killed a kid. We killed a child. We killed. killed
You go to the Weeble Wobble in the Wobble Town.
Foxy, I don't know.
If we go down there and come back here and go down there and come back here and then we go down there.
Hey, Mercaria, are we the only ones like cognizant?
No,
And Khalees. Khalees is like,
girls are the only ones who are like.
what?
awake.
Yeah.
Fritz is just like on the ground because he's got bitch
It's
slapped.
acid time, it's acid time, it's acid time, it's acid time, it's acid time.
ass.
Wobble dee, wobble dee, wobble.
No, you're stunned. You're like barely speaking. You're like, wow.
A milli, a milli, a milli, a milli, a milli.
Khalees goes to smack the shit out of Crag and Dennis because she's annoyed. Go ahead and roll a d20. Hopefully you get above a 12 to get a snapped out of you.
I hope they roll
Nope,
ones.
I'm still. I'm weeble wobbling, baby.
She slapped both of us at the same time.
Yeah, she both backhands.
Pop, pop!
I'm kind of into my
17,
Eminem
I'm back.
flow right now.
What did you get, Crag?
17.
Okay, you're
Wobbledy,
good.
wobbledy, wobble.
Khalees looks at Makaria and Vox and she goes, "You guys want to deal with this one?" and points to Triton.
Yeah, can I smack the dragon?
Yep. So you want to backhand him? How do you want to smack him?
Yeah,
You should gotta pay extra for that.
You
Alright,
got
Triton.
the extra for that, my friend.
Sure fucking do.
Triton, go ahead and roll a d20. Hopefully you get above a 12.
I'm sure I won't. Are you fucking kidding? I got 11.
You got an
I'm
11.
sick.
You're still. You kind of liked it maybe a little bit, maybe grinned a little, but
No matter what psychosis I'm in, I'm always
Foxy, it's
horny.
Your turn. I don't know.
Oh God.
Foxy, do you want to try to do anything to help him or Crag?
Can I
Dennis.
smack Crag?
Dennis. I
Dennis.
sack tap Dennis.
Oh wait, it's Dennis.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's Dennis. Dennis
Okay,
is so
can I
bad.
smack Dennis?
Okay, yeah, go ahead and you want to backhand him?
No, sack.
I would like to backhand him, and I'm gonna assume unarmed strike. Is there any modifiers for that?
No, you just smack him. He's
Alright.
gonna roll, and he got a 9, so he's still babbling. Khalees is like, what the fuck?
Okay, can I hit Dennis?
Where the
She
hell's
goes, she picks up her foot and like
With a hood, with a hood, with a hood.
Khalees like tries to just kick Triton to move because he's just incapable of moving. She doesn't get you to budge,
rolled
but
the
Triton,
wrong
go
die.
ahead and try to see if you can get out of it.
So I rolled a d12 rather than a d20,
Yeah,
just to
you
let
did.
you know.
Oh, okay, I mean, mistakes happen, that's fine.
I'm gonna go ahead and just throw up because I got an 11 again.
Okay, can I
I'm
kick
in
Triton,
shambles.
Like, in the dick?
All right, Khalees says, let's just drag him. So she,
No, I want to kick him in the dick.
I'm far too heavy.
I get out my battle axe.
Khalees could drag you
Can
for
I
sure.
kick him in the
Oh
dick?
yeah, she is strong.
she goes to grab both of you, but Makaria, she stops and you said to stop. What do you want? Wait, she goes, what are you gonna do?
I want to kick him in the dick.
Which one?
Now you gotta
Which
roll,
one?
Triton.
Triton? Go ahead.
Like that scene from Airplane.
Why don't you also, Makaria, why don't you just...
Patrick, how old are you?
What? Airplane's a great movie.
That
It is
movie's
great.
from before we were born.
Yeah, but it's still a classic.
18.
It's still a funny movie.
It is.
Right,
A
you
lot of
got an
movies
18?
before we were born, buddy.
I've never seen a movie
You want me to
from
roll?
before 1995.
Makaria, I do want you to roll a d20 to see if he takes any damage to his penis.
Oh.
I
Tiny,
fucking
tiny
hate it.
penis.
I hate it here.
Oh, okay. Apparently, I didn't
She
do
couldn't
it.
find the penis
Yeah,
with the
I
hit.
couldn't find it.
Okay, that's unfortunate. But Triton, does it get you awake?
Yeah, I rolled an 18.
All right, so
Points
he's
to the dick,
and
though.
Khalees kind of grabs Dennis, who's still babbling. She goes, "Come on, guys, let's go."
It's fine. At least
You
he's
guys
mobile.
did make quite a bit of noise.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
You don't
as that
say.
happened. You guys do eventually are able to come to again, and you are noticing this cavern, but you are beginning to hear kind of almost what sounds like footsteps, maybe also like a shifting as well, like a shuffle.
Oh, baby.
Oh my gosh, so cute. But you guys do see that something is moving in this room, but you can't quite discern it because it's about maybe 100 yards ahead of you, but there are some things moving toward you. The minerals on the ceiling aren't bright enough for you guys to see what it is. What do you guys want to do?
Can I do a
Ask
perception
Khalees
check
to
of
slap
the-
me again.
Gross.
Can I do a perception check of the crystals or history check? I don't know which one.
Well, of the crystals on the ceiling?
Yes.
Amazing. Go ahead. You can do a history check. It would actually be a nature.
Which I think I get
I think so
Nurture.
too.
from a range +3.
That sounds like book pages turning.
It's supposed to be
7.
footsteps.
Okay, I'm just rolling bad.
That's okay. What'd you get?
I know that bitch
Well-
is heavy as hell, Jackson.
She got a 7 total.
I did
Okay,
the
so
computer and I
the,
got a nat 20, so I don't know. I
The
rolled twice, so I cheated. It's fine.
I wasn't
mineral-
going
do
to cheat.
7.
I was telling on you right away.
I know, do 7.
the minerals on the ceiling, you aren't really able to
They're
see
rocks.
what they are. They're also very, very high up. I kind of have like a picture to kind of discern how high up the ceiling is. You guys are also hearing some running water somewhere in the room, but you can't see it. But this is kind of just a picture to help you understand the vast size of how high the ceilings are.
I'm still asleep. I can't see anything.
You're not asleep, you're just talking nonsense.
No, you're just blabbering.
I'm
definitely.
incoherent for sure.
Yeah, you're definitely still just saying random words.
Yeah, too many pints of ale, huh?
You guys are still hearing
Someone
these-
pissing in the corner?
Hannah, this is gonna make me
What
have to
is
pee.
this?
It's the dripping
Uh,
noise.
You're gonna
That's
have
not
to make me have to
dripping.
pee.
That's
Uh,
peeing.
Yikes.
That's a stream for sure.
Jesus Christ. You are hearing these footsteps continue to get closer though.
Perception check.
And
I don't know.
eventually you are seeing some figures. They look humanoid-ish in shape from the shadows that you can see, but you can't make out what they are. They're probably about 60 feet away now. Do you guys have a light source right now?
Are we in like a closed room? Do we know, or is it
You
just
can't
like a
see because
space?
the room feels very vast.
Okay.
You can't see the edges of this room quite yet unless you guys tell me if you're gonna make some light in here.
I don't know if we should make light, but
Listen.
I'll light a torch.
Yeah.
Jackson, we can't hear you if you're talking to us, just so you know.
Oh, sorry. I'll light a torch.
Okay, so you go ahead, strike, hold it up. What you can see ahead of you is a large, immediately in front of you is a large crevice in the ground. So I'm trying to find my picture. With a single kind of walkway in the middle. I'm sorry. You guys are on the south side of this picture.
That's all right.
And you guys are kind of standing right here where Makaria is. And as your eyes adjust with the torch being lit, you can see that there's a very large single standing structure about 60 feet away that looks like it's actually a building within this very vast cavern. With Fritz's torch, you can discern it. I'm gonna put the picture on slide 4. It looks very similar to a facade like this, very high, almost majestic looking with the intricacies of its facade. It has nice carvings, but it's beyond this crevice. Your eyes finally adjust a little bit more to what's happening in between. You are seeing humanoid shapes walking toward you guys. Go ahead and everyone make a perception check to see if you can see what they are.
There's no shot I see anything. I got a 10.
I think I'm
Fif-
a +1.
15.
Do I even get to do this? Can I perceive
You
anything?
do, you're just babbling.
All right, well, I rolled an 11.
Okay.
I rolled a goddamn 3, so I'm not even there.
What did you get? Oh, 10?
I got
Did
a
anyone
10.
get above a 12?
15.
Okay, Foxy, what about you?
She didn't get
Christine?
shit.
Christine?
I have a 12.
Okay. All right. So anyone above a 12, which I know isn't many of you, your eyes are able to adjust, and what you begin to see is not a fun sight. Similar to what was growing on the little girl's body, you're seeing shapes having things growing out of its throat, but it looks like it's been like that for a while. You're seeing 4
Throat.
Jinkies.
Don't say that.
The only people who can see this are those who rolled above a 12, though. But they are walking slowly toward the edge, like maybe coming up from here, making their way toward the bridge. And you can kind of hear them just going. You are hearing that noise as they get closer.
Okay, guy, we got
They're
some.
moving quite slow, though.
Do we have a count?
You can see 5 of these creatures.
Okay.
Just beyond the creatures, about 30 feet behind them is the facade.
10, 11, 12.
Oh, is that Dennis talking to himself?
No, strangely enough, you said
But
we
yes.
have a count, and I said 1, 2, 3, 4 because Sesame Street. Anyway,
Okay.
Got it.
Cool, Jordan.
This was before our time.
Sesame Street was exactly when we were children.
Yep.
Yeah, time too. Also, what do you guys want to do?
Sesame Street is still on, Pat, so it doesn't
I relay
sound like a
to the
movie.
rest.
Yep.
I relay
Such
to
a
the rest of the group
ridiculous-
that there's some things yonder
Can I
there,
try
about
and
5
like
of them.
hit Dennis again? Like to maybe see if he can be sneaky and shoot things?
Sure. Go ahead and slap him. Crag, I'm sorry. I'm doing it again. Fritz, I want you to give yourself, if you don't already have one, an inspiration point. Because you are so good, Fritz, about playing in game and like being like, I tell the party, I do this. So give yourself an inspiration point if you don't have one. Now everyone knows that there are some creatures walking towards you guys. Makari, you slapped the shit out of Dennis. Dennis, did you roll above a 12?
13.
Oh god, he stops blabbering. Thank fucking god.
Well, listen, just because I'm out of my trance does not
Dennis,
mean I stop
we're never having
blabbering.
a conversation about some of the things you said in that state.
You called some people some things.
Oh, yeah?
As this is all happening, they are getting closer. One of them is finally being able to fly.
Why is it Big Bird?
Big Bird has arrived, by the way.
Big Bird!
He has arrived. They're walking they're just getting closer. What do you guys want to do? I'm gonna keep moving them closer as you guys tell me.
I'm drawing my
Longbow.
attack.
Rangers range.
Yeah, we have people with long bows. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna shoot.
I shoot my crossbow. Light.
Yeah, I would also like to
I would
shoot.
like to shoot.
Okay, go ahead and
Short rest or long rest?
9. I'm useless. I'm sorry, guys.
We're rolling for initiative, or are we rolling all for
just they haven't gotten to you yet, and they're really slow moving, so not really initiative quite yet.
Yeah, but
Once
they
you
have those
guys get
things on
melee
them,
range,
so we
Assuming
should
my 9
probably
didn't hit.
I know.
Big-
I'd like to shoot from far
kill them
away.
let's kill them from a distance. I think that's
Yes.
the best.
I rolled a nat 20.
Okay, that hits. Which one were you aiming for? The first one?
The one that's closest. And then, is it also a sneak attack?
No, because they're looking at you. Good question.
So nat 20 is double damage?
It is, yeah.
So okay.
Shoot it at the thing.
So I rolled a 6, and then I get +4. So I'm imagining that's 16. It's 2d6 plus then the 4.
Yep. So you said 16?
Yeah.
Look at Mr. Big Dick over here.
Christ. Oh, okay. Well, that one's not looking great at all. It hits its chest and falls back, and as it hits its chest, a cloud of spores comes from the orifice, and
What's the
since
zombie
it's
movie?
close to you guys, the cloud of spores does come towards you. So everyone make a Constitution saving throw.
Which is a
Are
what?
these the flood?
You just click the con button.
14.
You get a +1. But
Where?
16.
Yay, 18. Also,
14.
what's that zombie movie where they're actually like fungus? Isn't it like Last of Us?
That's a video game. Yeah.
That is a video.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying. That's what these things remind me of.
They are also
anyone
the
who
flood from
rolled-
Halo.
Who rolled below a 12?
E.
Anyone
God.
else?
Damn.
And Crag too?
No, I rolled 16.
I couldn't tell what you were doing with your fingers. You take Dennis. You take 1 point of
That's not too bad.
poison damage as this cloud of spores kind of comes into your mouth.
Oh.
Everyone else is able to kind of resist.
the cloud of
it.
spores does what now?
Hannah.
Well, you see, when a mom plan and dad plan.
Very much.
They are coming closer now towards
You have a
guys.
question from Makaria?
And-
Yes,
Oh.
I have my old red cloak. Can I rip it and tie it around my face like a mask?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
So as you're doing that,
Hold on.
they are walking closer. It is time to roll.
Well, before we hit initiative,
I was gonna say we can pause here. We can do initiative and pause here.
well, I had rolled to hit on the javelin throw for the,
Oh, I'm sorry. I
the
apologize.
ranging,
Okay.
and then so I rolled 13 plus 7, so I had a 20, and then I would like to throw my javelin before we get into initiative.
Okay, and I imagine it was at the first creature.
First creature, right
And
up
it already
front.
took a lot of damage from Dennis, so it takes another hit from you. So
I
do
would
your
like-
damage for that.
Yeah, I would like to aim for the 6. Oh wow, that was a nice roll. So 11.
Sorry, I'm doing math here. It's not looking good at all.
I would like to
Javelin
aim for
pierced
the
it.
bubble.
I'm sorry.
I would like to aim for the bubble if possible.
Okay, so as you hit the bubble, a cloud of spores comes out again. Everyone to make Constitution saving throws. Again.
Do that, I'm in a mask.
Can you make us all math?
That's what I was gonna do. But Jordan spoke up. I was gonna back up, make masks for everybody.
Hey, we don't know the signs. We don't know if the masks are effective. We don't know that.
Okay.
Oh god, I got a 5.
I'm
I got a
poisoned.
19.
Okay.
I don't
Did
need the
everyone-
goddamn
Anyone below 12?
mask.
15.
13.
Okay.
Everyone's good. Yeah. I had
Anyone who
15.
got below a 12, you take 4 points of poison damage
Oh,
as
I'm-
it breathes in.
I'm poison resistant. What is?
So that means you take half damage. If you were immune, then that means that you don't get any damage. Since you're resistant, you only take half. So half of 14 is 7. Or I'm sorry, half of 4 is 2. So you take 2 damage. Makaria, what did you roll?
15.
So you're not sure if the mask even does anything or not because you already did roll a 15. Because 15 would have saved regardless.
Okay.
We don't need them. It's 99.9%
Yeah.
We're not maxed.
survival rate.
Scores are a hoax, anyways.
Oh God.
They're used to control us.
Yeah.
First it's
As-
the mask, then it's our brains.
As you guys start readying yourselves and beginning to get ready to start attacking, you all of a sudden see a green flame kind of shoot out from the
This is Valorant?
facade of the building
Right.
across the way. And this green flame shoots and kind of soars through you, or soars to you. And above these creatures now is this skull that is on green fire, kind of hanging out above these creatures,
What?
glowing a
absolute
green
fuck?
flame. So it's kind of floating amongst these creatures. And now it's time for us to roll initiative, and then we can stop there and then pick it up next time.
Sounds good.
So everyone can roll for initiative. I'll roll for everyone else.
Ooh, 4.
Ooh.
Love that for you.
I'm chilling back here. I'll let you guys get your licks in first.
15.
Wait.
Finish up with the punch damage.
Okay. Did anyone get 20 through 25? Okay. 15 through 20?
17.
What did you get, Makaria?
15.
Okay, so Triton, you got
13.
what, Triton?
17.
Makaria, you got
15.
Okay, 10 through 14.
13.
What'd you get, Fritz? I can't. You're muted.
11.
Okay. Oh my god. Anything 5 through 10?
I got 10 after that.
Okay.
Did you get Craig having a 10?
Yeah, I guess I just wrote that down, and then I have something else to write down. And then what did everyone else get?
I had 4.
So did Khalees. Oh, right. So you guys will finish up with us standing amongst this almost horde of zombie-like fungus creatures. Possibly the Flood, possibly Last of Us. Who knows what she was inspired by?
It was both. That's the thing.
Yeah, but we'll leave it there. Thanks for playing.
Yes.
Great.
Thank you, everybody who came out, watched, enjoyed this lovely time that we had with Miss Milden.
I'm not Miss Milden right now. I am Hannah. I'm Summer Hannah.
Miss Belden.
Summer Hannah.
Sure,
I morph into Summer Hannah for 8 weeks.
she does.
She's on the bender. Just kidding, she's not.
Yet.
It will be next week.
Yeah, literally in 1 week from today.
I'm not. My body is not ready, Jordan.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Neither's mine. I've been on a detox. I'm drinking alkaline water. I'm going to the gym. Anyway, thank you, stream, for participating in this foolishness. We are having a great time. Thank you.
I was having a great time with the soundboard. Hope you guys enjoyed that too.
Yes.
It had
I like the soundboard effects.
It was so cool, right? Oh, let me I'll send you guys the link to it so you guys can fuck around with it.
So
we
it's
can
not
not
so
use
you
it
try and use a
effectively.
soundboard again and just fail constantly for some reason.
Just miserably.
So I'll send it in the chat, and then it has up on the right hand corner of this website, it has different sound pads you can click on. So it has like, this is just the dungeon sound pad, but there's a bunch of type of cool ones that you guys can fuck with.
Oh, I can't wait to use my stream deck for this.
Yeah, it's
The
they're very
dungeon.
fun sounds, and you can also like make your own mix too, and like just let it play out.
Don't tell Patrick that. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He's gonna just absolutely harass us with this.
I'm so sorry.
When's it dropping on SoundCloud, Craig?
Listen, you got to work Friday, Pat?
I'm on vacation, baby.
Hey,
Yeah.
ooh,
Yeah.
you're on PTO right now?
No, not yet.
Oh.
This weekend I will be.
Hell yeah.
Where are you going? What are you doing?
Indiana.
Oh, that's right. You're going to Married House.
Yes, married house.
What?
It is the sex house.
Yeah.
Absolutely
What?
not.
I'm
It's
so
not the sex
confused.
house.
It's
That's
a
the
family
problem.
house.
Okay, I'm gonna
Christine.
thanks stream.
Yeah.